Right, the next test I'd like you to do with your tracker knife is the Indian Paiute test. Now we'd go about getting ready for this test is we cut ourselves a log which is 1 foot in length, right, and that measurement will go from the midpoint of your palm to the crook of your elbow, so like so, and that's 1 foot, right. Then we want it to be a palm's width across in diameter. Then what we're going to do is get yourself a billy pot. Now your billy pot will need to take 1 litre of water. I think this one's only 1/2 litre and that's what I've got out today, but I'm not doing this test, it's you that's doing it. But when you do the test, get yourself a pot that's capable of holding 1 litre of water. And then what you're going to do with your knife is process the wood down, split it all the way down to the smallest parts you can get it, create your shavings, your cockerel feathers, whatever you want, and you need to get this fire up and running as fast as possible. So at the very start you'll just get your stopwatch, press the clock and away you go, and as soon as your pot comes to a rolling boil, press the stopwatch and that's your time. Now I've done this test quite a few times on the channel, so I'll put a few links underneath in the description box for you to have a look at. I highly suggest that you look at that to start with, because it'll make a big difference and it'll give you an idea and a better description of how you should go about doing this test. What I would definitely suggest is make sure when you're doing this to try and get wood as dry as possible and not free as possible. That's definitely makes a big difference in this test, because I've seen me cutting some Sitka spruce and it's really difficult to separate and it's very fibrous at times. But you don't have to actually do it with pine, just you use the wood that's in your area and what you've got available, okay, and that'll let you know where you stand and what standard you're getting. Now I would say the Indian Paiute test is more an advanced test, so once you've picked up a few skills and you think you're getting places with your tracker knives, then I would suggest you give this one a bash. Note down the time and then in a couple of months time retry the test and see if you're getting any better and see if your skills are getting where you want them to be. So that's the Indian Paiute test. Why don't you give this one a try?